louder, baby.
Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby.
I can't hear you.
Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby.
Knock it louder, sugar.
Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby.
I can't hear you.
Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby. Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby. Bang, bang
On the door, baby.
bang, bang
On the door.
bang, bang
On the door, baby. You okay?
Rusted. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack.
That was good, and then American Psycho was good. Although, yeah, American Psycho was really good. We scheduled it for the Sinclair Suite, but then we had to reschedule, which it made it seem a little bit less legit. It wasn't bad. It's just that it's just like so soon I had to get everything for the studio. It wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad at all. I liked it better in the studio. It created an atmosphere. We got to dim the lights and just kind of make it dark and eerie. So if I did make that version of American Psycho, it'd be like a dark, suspenseful killer movie. So things do work out for a reason in a way. I really do think so. And my extras didn't show up anyway, so I think it was better that it worked out that way. And then Jordan Strickland, another classmate, really helped me on that with Matt Lamone and Michael Gonzalez. Really great job. And then Ali Meyer and Justin Heller as the actors for Patrick and Evelyn were just fantastic. I mean, they knocked it out of the ballpark. That was cool. So I ended up playing GTA 5, of course, by this point, and heard Pet Shop Boys by West End Girls. And I was aware of that song before, but then just realized after working on American Psycho that that song kind of has a lot to do with Patrick Bateman. And that movie was set in the 80s, so I was like, let's lose that for the end. So I did. Then did a chainsaw part for the beginning. That was fun editing. I mean, I got that done earlier than I thought I would. The majority was Haunted Footsteps and then a large documentary called Brothers, like inmate stuff. And that was a little difficult. Only because it was a 90-minute documentary, I had to condense it to 5 to 6 minutes. It wasn't bad, you spend a lot of time with the footage, you just get tired of it, so that was good. Then I got to reshoot, like I said, Project 2, end up calling it Love Bites, just as a like funny pun reference, like, ha ha ha, it's a date vampire chick, right? So here's some clips of that, and that turned out alright. I think I rushed the editing a bit. On their bench part had like the text and looking at statues, but, you know, I just got tired, just said, what the hell? Edit it together real fast. Even though it's probably the weakest part, I could have done a little bit better. Given the circumstances, I was happy with it. I just wanted to get it done and pass the course, you know, to move on. And then meanwhile, besides that, I also got to help my friend Yvonne on sound for his film Endless, which was really, really awesome. I recommend it. It's a guy going to hell, and basically the devil doesn't want him because he's that bad. I won't spoil it. Just go watch it. And then helped him a bit on his third project, which I haven't seen yet, actually, but it seemed pretty badass. One of the actresses in there auditioned for American Psycho, and she played a pretty cool part. And it was a scene where she shoots like one of the frat guys. She ends up getting abused. It's like a modern-day Western, Unforgiven. It was pretty fun working, though. So that was good. I did that one morning before finishing Brothers. And then we did a color correction thing, and that was good. Then later I went to see Pulp Fiction at the Alamo Draft House as a quote-along. It was really funny. I ended up going with my friend Phil, and it was down at 6th Street, and it was so... Like, the beginning, I thought we went to the wrong movie. The guy was dressed as a Gimp, like from Pulp Fiction. I was just like, oh, but it was cool. But, oh, it sucked. No, it was good. It just sucked because I had a dance competition, and I was with my friend Phil. And I was like, as couples only. I was like, fuck. If I had a girlfriend, I would totally have won that. Because nobody was dancing like Travolta. And I'm like, why? Some people are a fan of these movies and they don't dance worth a shit. I'm like, did they see the movie? Dance like Travolta. And, you know, just... I give a chance to dance like that. And then, like, the You Should Be Dancing scene from Saturday Night Fever, hands down. One of my favorite dancing scenes. If I was to become something else in a film director, it would be a dancer. But then I figure, you know what? I could just make a dancing movie. You know what? That might be a good idea. But Uh, then we ended up working on a Doritos commercial. I needed help. That was pretty fun. Use a DSLR and just a little bit of limitations, but it wasn't bad. We tried our best, and it was a good experience. Really well done and everything, given everything, and so that goes along, and some other crazy stuff, but I'm not even gonna go into it because that's my. And it's just like but well, besides that and the computer and that and the reshoot, everything is just like time management. I wish I had more time, but I was so ran down at the end of the semester, but I'm happy now. Now it's winter break. Somewhat of an okay Christmas. I just felt like everybody, like I said last year, didn't appreciate their. I mean, it's up at the birth of Christ, and everybody's just like on the gifts. You spend so much time getting gifts, and then they open, and then it's like it's over. And then after that, the winter break's like over, just like it's New Year's Eve, and I felt kind of out of it. And then the morning, I felt kind of out of it for Christmas. I grew a beard. Well, not really. I shaved. I said I was gonna grow a beard. I basically said it to everybody before the winter break. I'm gonna get my pajamas, Superman pajamas, stay in there, grow a beard, and then just grow it out, and then get a haircut. And I thought I was gonna have it shorter than this, but no, like medium long. But it's been pretty good. Besides that, I mean, I think it's a learning experience, and whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stronger. But I always have a belief in life. It doesn't matter what you have, but what you do with what you have in your life. You can make your own angels and demons, I believe. I mean, they say that there's people out there who are both are angels and demons. But I think a lot of times people get let down. It's through self-defeat. And I could have easily like killed myself or something. I was really contemplating it if I failed RTF and just like, what am I going to do? But stuff like that needs to push us. We need to be challenged. Otherwise, we get kind of lazy, I think, and then just don't. I don't know. If we don't get pushed in life, we won't know what we're really, really capable of. You know what I mean? Just like that one little push, that one setback could teach us something and kind of give us the will to try harder, to strive forward. And it's almost to a belief of learning more through losing, through defeat, than victory. You can learn more through defeat than you can sometimes through victories. I firmly believe that. But right now I'm excited. It's spring 2014, and I only have 33 hours left. It's amazing. So I try to fill them up. I'm going to see about the foreign languages. I might do it in Midland online. If not, McLennan Community College. That's going to be kind of bad. Not bad. It's going to be difficult. Let me just tell you that right now. But it's going to be very positive. I have intro to screenwriting, which is going to be nice. So I wonder if I get to. I wrote the vampire script already. I'm halfway through a Generation Y like dramatic pick. That's going to be really, really great. I think it's probably my only script. I mean, all the other ones have supernatural stuff and action, but like this one's the one that's like the heaviest drama. Like the really, really heaviest drama that's just like no guns, no violence, but just a lot with like relationships and people and stuff. And then another film I want to make, I don't know if I'm going to get away with it with rights, probably later on down the road, but a romance film with two people talking who have interest in the Bee Gees. And it's just nothing but Bee Gees music throughout the entire movie, like that type of film. And then the Vampire Idea, The Collective, I thought of a sequel to it, actually, that would probably involve witches and stuff. But it'd still be with vampires, and it'd be done in a new way. It's going to be really well done, and it'd be connected to the first. But I have that, and oh yeah, the Duel of Retribution sequel is going to be called House of Vengeance. I don't know if I'm going to film that anytime soon, but I don't know if he'd be willing to act. My friend Yvonne, I think, would be cool as a bad guy in that. If not, I have to get some Asian-looking guy or like a Mexican-looking long-haired guy who looks like Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat. But it's gonna be good. I'm writing it right now, and it's gonna be good. I gained 40 pounds too. I was kind of depressed and stuff. I haven't exercised, but I think I can get back. I can get back into shape. I just don't want to gain the weight again. But I don't think I'll get over 300 pounds again unless I really, really just royally screw up. So we'll see. But besides that, it was a very interesting semester, probably very different than I thought it would have been when I started out during the summer, when I ended in spring. just everything was going so well, and then just But I did get a Facebook, and then I ended up getting a Twitter, and that's not bad. Only reason why I got a Twitter is because Facebook, I felt like I was posting too much and like updates, where I'm like, is this almost like a Twitter? So I ended up getting Twitter, and I don't know if I'm gonna get a Pinterest or anything. Some friends of mine have a Pinterest, and I was just like, maybe, but then I just have a whole bunch of Batman stuff, just like to be like Batman galore. I mean, just look at the room. Look at my room. Just like film stuff, and then just like why so serious, Batman Arkham Asylum, and then like these Dark Knights, a whole bunch of bottles. It's a messy room right now, but that's how I am in my journey. The adventure continued, but yeah, I ventured to screenwriting. Then I decided to do like a production type thing because they had intro to acting for filmmakers, and directing workshop was such a great class with Andrew Shea, and I wanted to do that because I act a bit, but it was waitlisted sadly, and so it was advanced narrative production. But I wanted to take it easy on production courses because I did both director workshop and narrative production, and that's like an impossible class to do. And then some people say it's good to take them together. I agree, it's good to take them together, and the reshoot thing kind of pushed me back a bit. But if it is supposedly impossible, well then I just achieved the impossible, and I feel great about myself. Just like, yes, I got that done. I can survive anything. But like I said, there's always something that's going to be more difficult, something to challenge you further and further. But besides that, Cinema Laboratory, which I think is an experimental film thing, like just different labs. We'll see. And then I need to do a study course just to fill up some hours. And then I said to do a study course later because I might do the LA program, go to Los Angeles, which I hope so. That would be nice. And media archaeology, which is like studying old films from the 1920s and 30s. And then finally, I just wanted to do this to keep my options open, but I'm doing narrative design for video games, which is basically screenwriting for video games. So, like, if film doesn't work out, there's always video games. And I purely believe that film and the art of entertainment is getting more and more interactive, where you're going to start having video games as the new films, where, like, people just don't want to sit down and watch them. They want to interact with it and affect the story, kind of go into the characters. That's how I kind of am with the Grand Theft Autos and Batman Arkham Origins just now, and Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, Final Fantasy, and all those, and Legacy of Kain. I would love making that into a film. But that is how it is. I am not as mopey or depressed like I usually am. This year was really hit hard, but like in this documentary, it started off as kind of a documentary, and then me saying the same stuff and dreaming, directing, and then basically following me through everything, and then me just bitching about stuff. But trust me, it's going to be a lot more positive now, and it should be interesting to see where it goes. I mean, it's really kind of an exciting period of my life. I'm really close to accomplishing my dream of being a filmmaker. And it's just weird. It's one of those things where you imagine yourself, you say you're going to be this when you grow up and stuff, and then that day's actually here. It's almost like Morpheus to Neo in The Matrix, where it's like, there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. And that is very true. And you're the one that has to go through open doors caused in life from other closed ones. Anyways, my brother's also going through law school, and he goes through so much stuff that made my life seem like a breeze, so I was actually really happy through there. But I just didn't get to record everything. I was actually a little bit more joyful in between those moments. So, that's that, and we'll see how the next step of my journey begins, a spring semester. It's Frederick Lopez signing out.